Welcome to our channel, The Wealthy Bookshelf. Today we are journeying through Good Boundaries and Goodbyes by Lysa TerKeurst. In the realm of self-help literature, few authors shine as brightly as Lysa TerKeurst. Her acclaim as a New York Times best-selling author is well-earned, and she's known for her practical and insights. Good Boundaries and Goodbyes sees TerKeurst guiding us on a deep journey, providing advice on establishing healthy boundaries and traversing the often difficult landscape of goodbyes. She brings an abundance of experience to the table, offering priceless wisdom to those of us wrestling with these tough aspects of life. This book is more than just a manual, it's a companion that aids you in stepping back, re-evaluating your relationships, and making the hard choices necessary to safeguard your well-being. It's about discovering strength in vulnerability and learning to release when it's for your best benefit. Now let's plunge into the core of the book, one chapter at a time. Chapter 1. Understanding boundaries is where our journey begins. Here, Lysa TerKeurst unfurls the concept of boundaries like a roadmap to emotional well-being. She paints a vivid picture of boundaries as invisible lines we draw around ourselves. These lines are not meant to isolate us, but rather to protect our mental and emotional health. TerKeurst emphasizes the importance of boundaries, arguing that they are not just desirable, but absolutely essential. They act as shields, safeguarding us from unnecessary stress and emotional turmoil. They help us define who we are, what we value, and what we will not tolerate. In this chapter, we also learn that boundaries are not static. They evolve as we grow and change, and as our circumstances shift. Recognizing and respecting this fluidity is crucial to maintaining healthy boundaries. As we move forward, we'll learn how to implement these boundaries in our lives. In Chapter 2, TerKeurst tackles the art of saying no. This chapter serves as a practical guide, helping us understand that it's okay to say no, and that it does not necessarily equate to rudeness or selfishness. TerKeurst emphasizes that saying no can be an act of self-care and a means to preserve our mental and emotional health. In fact, it's often a necessity to maintain healthy boundaries in our relationships and work. Drawing on real-life examples, she illustrates how we can assertively, yet kindly, decline requests or obligations that may overburden us. TerKeurst provides practical tips on how to convey our no without feeling guilty, such as being honest about our capacity, respecting our own time, and acknowledging the validity of our feelings. In essence, she teaches us that saying no is not about rejecting others, but about accepting ourselves and our limitations. Saying no is an art, and it's one that we'll continue to explore. Chapter 3 takes us through the challenging process of navigating through painful goodbyes. In this chapter, TerKeurst highlights the truth that goodbyes, although painful, are an integral part of our life journey. She shares personal stories, each one a testament to the strength of the human spirit and its ability to withstand the heartache of parting ways. These stories serve as a mirror, reflecting our own experiences and validating our feelings when we face similar situations. The author introduces us to the concept of grief as a process, a journey towards healing. She underscores the importance of acknowledging our pain rather than suppressing it, emphasizing that it's okay to feel hurt, to grieve, and to cry. This is not a sign of weakness, but a natural response to loss. It's through this acceptance that we begin to heal. TerKeurst also guides us through the practical side of saying goodbye, providing tangible advice on how to deal with the aftermath. She talks about the importance of self-care during these times, reminding us to nourish our bodies, minds, and souls. She encourages us to seek support from others, whether it's from friends, family, or professional counselors. It's okay to lean on others when we're feeling vulnerable. She also explains the concept of goodbye, rituals, actions that can help us find closure and move forward. This could be writing a letter to the person or situation we're saying goodbye to, or maybe it's a physical act like planting a tree or releasing a balloon. These rituals can serve as tangible markers of our journey through grief, and they provide a sense of closure. Finally, TerKeurst emphasizes the importance of embracing change even when it's uncomfortable. She encourages us to view goodbyes not as an end, but as a transition to something new. It's an opportunity for growth, a chance to learn about ourselves and become stronger. Goodbyes are never easy, but they're a part of life that we can navigate with grace and resilience. In Chapter 4, TerKeurst encourages us to move forward with confidence. The journey of life is a constant cycle of meeting, bonding, setting boundaries, and sometimes saying goodbyes. After we've navigated through these complex stages, the next step is to move forward, and not just move, but to do so with confidence. In this chapter, TerKeurst provides us with strategies to make this transition smoother. She emphasizes the importance of self-care, a concept that often gets lost in the hustle and bustle of our lives. She reminds us that taking care of ourselves is not an act of selfishness, but instead it is a necessity. We can't pour from an empty cup, and it's only when we are at our best that we can give our best to the world. Self-care, according to TerKeurst, is not just about physical well-being. It involves taking care of our mental and emotional health as well. It's about giving ourselves permission to rest, to rejuvenate and recharge. It's about listening to our bodies and our minds and providing what they need to function optimally. Another powerful tool that TerKeurst introduces us to is positive self-talk. We often underestimate the power of our thoughts and words. The narrative we constantly tell ourselves shapes our reality. Therefore, it's crucial to feed our minds with positive and empowering thoughts. TerKeurst stresses that we should be our own biggest cheerleaders. When we stumble, we should be the first ones to pick ourselves up, dust off the dirt and say, "I can do this." When we succeed, we should be the first ones to pat ourselves on the back and say, "Good job." This chapter is a gentle reminder that we have the power to shape our lives. Our past doesn't define us. Our goodbyes don't define us. We are so much more than our experiences. We are a culmination of our resilience, our strength, and our ability to keep moving forward no matter what. With these strategies, we can confidently step into the next chapter of our lives. As we conclude our journey through good boundaries and goodbyes, let's recap the key takeaways. Throughout this enlightening book, Lysa TerKeurst has shared her wisdom on personal growth and emotional health, focusing on two crucial aspects: setting good boundaries and navigating through goodbyes. Let's take a step back to Chapter 1, Understanding Boundaries. Here, TerKeurst emphasizes the importance of setting boundaries in our lives. Boundaries, as she puts it, are not walls to keep people out, but fences to protect what's valuable. They help us define who we are and what we stand for, ensuring that our time, energy, and emotional well-being are not constantly drained by others. In Chapter 2 of The Art of Saying No, we learned that saying no is not a sign of weakness, but a mark of strength. It's an affirmation of our value and our right to prioritize our needs. Saying no means respecting our boundaries and standing up for ourselves. It's not about being selfish, but about self-care and self-respect. Moving to Chapter 3, Navigating Through Painful Goodbyes, TerKeurst taught us that goodbyes, though painful, are often necessary for growth. They are a part of life, signaling the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Goodbyes can be opportunities for self-discovery and reinvention, allowing us to let go of what no longer serves us and make room for new experiences and relationships. Chapter 4, Moving Forward with Confidence, was about embracing change and stepping into the future with courage and conviction. TerKeurst encouraged us to trust in our ability to handle whatever comes our way. With good boundaries in place and the ability to say goodbye when necessary, we can navigate life with a sense of self-assuredness and resilience. The overarching theme of good boundaries and goodbyes is that setting boundaries and navigating goodbyes are integral parts of personal growth and emotional health. They enable us to protect our mental and emotional space, value our worth, and embrace change with confidence. TerKeurst reminds us that it's not just about surviving in the world, but thriving in it. In essence, good boundaries and goodbyes is a guide to living a life of authenticity and self-respect. It empowers us to take control of our lives, make decisions that serve our best interests, and cultivate healthy relationships. So, what's the takeaway? It's simple. Boundaries are not barriers, but safeguards. Saying no is not rejection, but self-respect. Goodbyes are not ends, but beginnings. And moving forward with confidence is not just about courage, but about trust in ourselves. Thank you for joining this journey. Remember, setting good boundaries and saying goodbyes is not an end, but a beginning to a healthier, happier you. We hope you've enjoyed our journey through good boundaries and goodbyes. If you found this video insightful and helpful, we encourage you to hit the like button. It's a small gesture that goes a long way in supporting us. We'd also love to hear your thoughts on the book. Have you tried setting boundaries or saying goodbyes as suggested by Lysa TerKeurst? How has it impacted your life? Please share your experiences in the comments section below. Your insights might be just what someone else needs to hear. If you think this video could benefit others, feel free to share it. Let's spread the wisdom of good boundaries and goodbyes. And lastly, if you haven't already, do subscribe to our channel for more journeys through inspiring books. Your support means the world to us. Thank you for being a part of our community. Stay tuned for more enriching content. Until next time, remember, it's not just about setting boundaries and saying goodbyes, it's about embarking on a journey towards a healthier, happier you.